at the age of 13, I was purposefully set on fire with 70 school other children, which of 10 kids passed away, and I survived and 6 other people. So in hospital, when the physiotherapists come and the occupational therapist, they then told me that, well, when you are healed, please, we recommend bio oil. And I didn't even know what that was because, and from there, my parents started buying me bio oil because my skin was very dry, and my scars were itchy a lot of times.
Okay.
So I started using bio oil since 2010. Yeah.
Here you are, you're now being told about bio oil, and they say you need to start using it. What was your first impression about it?
Well, the oil, my skin was dry and it was itchy. So I would have like a lot of white. I don't know if it was part of the healing of burns. So I would have dry skin where when I scratch, it's even start bleeding. So when I started using bio oil, my skin will literally be smooth, and people will be asking me, you are healing quite fast, what do you use? I'm like, I'm using bio oil, and my scars were now starting to blend in with my skin because part of my skin is not burned. So yeah, I was really excited that I finally got a product that can actually make me look like a human being and acceptable in society, I am healed, and bio oil has been part of my healing journey. That's why I'm now the chicken dust happily with a glowing skin.
Okay, so tell me, how long did it take for you to heal before you could start using the bio oil product?
So I was discharged from hospital, I think around December, because I got burnt in July the 13th. So 13 is a lucky number for me.
Okay.
It's 13. So in December, I still had wounds, especially on my legs. I still had fresh wounds. So I would just use bio oil on my skin directly. And then from 2011, that's when I was healed, but not internally. So you couldn't see the wound, the fresh wound. So you will see scars, but if you scratch, it's most likely to bleed. So my parents started then massaging me with bio oil while I'm healing on the scars, and to avoid scratching as well, because when the skin is dry, when the scar is dry, then it starts itchy, because when you are healing as a burnt person, it's itchy and the skin starts contracting, which creates keloids. So bio oil, being massaged with bio oil, actually assisted me to not have keloids, and my skin looks really beautiful right now.
So Hang Ten, I'm looking at your hands right now. Right. So obviously when you speak about your parents having to massage you, how did it feel knowing that you're not able to open your hand completely and actually massage your own body?
Well, I grew up being an independent young girl, doing everything for myself. And then suddenly my life has been transformed. I have this new identity. I have to depend on other people, have to wait for my parents to be ready in order for them to birth me. I felt like my life and my dreams were forfeited. And I just wanted to commit suicide because I felt like I was bothering them. As much as they are my parents, I didn't think they deserved to go through so much pain bearing their last born. Now they have to deal with wounds and scars and massaging their child, the child that was born normal. And then now we also have to learn to accept this new child with new identity. So I felt like I was a burden to them, but they told me that in order for them to accept the situation, I have to make it easy for them. I have to accept myself first and forgive the man. So I learned to forgive the man, forgive myself for thinking my parents, I am a burden to them, and I love the support that they've given me, and creating an ambience of acceptance, self-acceptance and self-love. So they told me, you can't do this. We can help you and you have to also relearn how to do certain things, because this is a result of many surgical reconstructive surgeries. My hands were badly, this whole part was here. I was like this, I couldn't do anything. So they taught me how to, when you have now a new identity, you have to relearn how to do everything,
especially a physical identity.
Physical one. So I had to when they helping me, they also taught me how to do it myself if they're not around, and I couldn't open the bio oil thing, so I always have to ask them, please leave it open if you are going away, for instance. So they just taught me to accept myself, and I'm grateful.
Is this what we would call like 90% of burning?
Yeah, 3rd degree. I think
3rd degree.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was blessed, I don't know how this whole fire happened, but I believe God saw through me, and he came into that fire and rescued me. And it was part of my journey. Hence, I accepted it, and I show up as the best version of who I am. And I always say, #I found beauty in my scars. And yeah, I don't see them as an obstacle anymore like before.
I just want to focus on the scars. How much of them has now almost either disappeared, or how much of it is still very prominent that you could say bio oil actually helped me to reduce this part a little bit more, maybe on the face or on the legs? How much of it has it actually worked for you?
So if you look at here, like this whole part, it was white, like literally white. The scars, what you always think that maybe it's a the skin inside, like the white skin inside.
Yeah.
And since I started using bio oil, I could see them like disappear, and now it's actually brown and blended in with my skin.
Okay.
Even on my hands, like you see, okay, this one won't change because it's actually skin from my little finger that was amputated, so it won't change. So I don't know, they're not there anymore. It was just white, really, really white. Now it's blending with my skin, so that's how much it changed. I used to even wear long sleeve stuff so that people don't see the whiteness, because it just looked a bit scary.
Okay.
But then I was like, wow, it's actually working even here. So this is the part where we call the donor side, where the doctors actually have to do a skin grafting. They take skin from here and then they put it like here. This is where I was struggling to heal. So it was also very pink. You see now it's blending in with my skin.
I see, yeah.
Yeah, it was pink. I look like a camouflage.
But you look beautiful. I have to say, you look absolutely beautiful. Where are you emotionally now?
I'm content. I am in an era where I understand. If I'm not accepted somewhere, I understand. If people don't see me as beautiful as they would like a human being to appear, I understand. I believe that you need to heal internally for healing to saturate physically. And I have done absolutely amazing. I've prayed a lot. I would fast, and the supportive structure, my aunts, my families, my brothers, they've assisted me to heal. And I started off healing from inside and forgiving myself and forgiving this man who did this to me, so that he has completed his mission. In order for me to complete my mission, I have to find healing. And I am healed. My scars don't bother me anymore. It's just a reference of where I have been.
And where you are right now.
And where I am right now.